Welcome back, everyone. It's Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and we are playing the LawBreakers Open Beta on the PlayStation 4. I highly recommend that you try this out. So basically, this is a first-person shooter, team-based matches. Like, there's a lot about this game that is reminiscent of Overwatch, and I'm sure that after Overwatch came out, that they probably took a few cues here and there from it, wisely so. It's interesting that this is basically like a discounted game. Like, it is, if you pre-order this right now on the PlayStation Store, it's a PS4 exclusive, and if you order it on the PlayStation Store now, it's only going to cost you $30. And for a brand new full release game, that's pretty good. And while I'm sure it's probably going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be limited. I probably should read up on this a little bit to make sure that there's not a campaign, but I'm assuming that it's just going to be all about the multiplayer. And so, some might say, okay, for a multiplayer game, $30, that's a little more fair. But, Overwatch came out last year and released at the $60 price level. Now, that being said, this is not Overwatch. Now, this is very good, especially for the $30 price level. I could easily see, a lot of people dropping $30 on this to say, we could definitely get into this. While it may not be Overwatch level, I would say it's still, I bet you this is going to sit around a 80 rating on Metacritic. That's going to be my guess. So far, the servers are handling everything great. I haven't had any technical problems. The characters look solid. It's really fast and furious, and it's a class-based shooter. It's less cartoony and animated than Overwatch. It's a bit more serious. It can take a little bit to get your footing. Like, my first match was a little bit of frustration. This one here, let's see. We'll do a quick match. This first match, we hit some frustration. Now that our second match, we played as the Juggernaut, and we found our stride in that. And I think some of that was happenstance, because it happened to be a map where you have to stand and defend something for a while in a spot. And I think a guy who can charge you a sprint with a shotgun is conducive to that. I haven't tried all of the classes yet, so I'm curious. What is the Enforcer?
In play.
All right, so we're playing Blitzball here. So I want to see the Assassin. All right. All right, so the Assassin can really dodge around quite a bit. And obviously, my first life with a melee character in a first-person shooter, not going to be. Now, I think anything that's not one-on-one, you don't stand much of a chance. But you still have that, and it's very low health. This Assassin class has. Oh, now see, that's new. I didn't try that yet. I'm starting to get the feel for this character, and while I'm not playing objectives at all, just getting a feel for how everybody plays is very important. Wow. Oh crap, I'm the carrier. Or if I figure out how to pick it up. So our goal is over there. Oh, we were very close to our goal. Ran out of tricks. Okay. This character is a lot of fun to play.
Enemy scored.
Now, you don't want to play the Assassin out in these open zero-G areas. That seems like a bad move.
Ball in play.
Wow, we got splattered immediately. Having everything, like the capture thing, be in 0G, it does make this a little tricky getting the initial grab. Oh, the shotgunner found me.
They'll
be dead before they know it.
Ball in play. Ball dropped. Shot clock, 10 seconds left. Enemy ball.
Throw it down!
Ball dropped.
Help me!
Alright, I'm not finding my happy place with that.
Ball spawning.
So let's see what the Enforcer is like.
In play. Enemy ball. Enemy scored.
We got a double kill. I'm not sure even what I did. I know I killed the one guy, just not familiar with killing the second guy, but it works.
Ball in play.
Alright, we're being badly outnumbered here.
Did anybody see that? That was awesome!
That must be someone.
I don't really think he is the appropriate character here. The one who I think the Vanguard would be really useful here if you could get in there, grab it, and then jet away. That seems insanely useful.
Ball dropped.
Oh boy.
Ball.
I'm still a little fuzzy on what the control is. I think it's the square button that grabs it, but sometimes I hit that and it doesn't happen, so...
Enemy ball.
There we go.
Ball spawning. Ball in play.
Ready for blitzball!
Ally ball. Ball dropped. Enemy ball. Ball dropped. You took the ball.
You are! Hey, you're pretty strong!
I don't know what I ran into there, but that was not the right way to go.
Enemy ball. Ball dropped.
I've been dropped.
Enemy ball.
The mean streets of Obninsk are much tougher than this.
Ball spawning. Ball in play. Enemy ball.
Whoa.
Scored. You lose.
Alright, we'll queue up one more match here. That went quick enough. We didn't place anywhere that well. I'm not shocked. We tried out some new characters. Alright. My experience, though, is the winning team almost always, like, every single member of the winning team is almost always higher than every single member of the losing team. And I don't know, like, maybe it's just the teams or the balancing. It just feels kind of landslidey way too often in this. Like, I don't feel like there are many good matches. Okay, so the gunslinger, that's who that character is. He's the gunslinger. I didn't like the gunslinger. I didn't really like the wraith enough. We haven't tried the battle medic, so we'll try the battle medic this next one. The Titan is the one with the rocket launcher. I do want to dabble with that one again. So we need battle medic, Titan. And then from there, like, Enforcer and Vanguard are pretty straightforward, and the one with Juggernaut is the one that we had the great match with. So there's 8 classes in this, more than I thought it was. Like on, let's see. So there's actually combos for the players who are really elite. Shoot, stab, and kick is like a 3-hit combo. I guess that maybe finishes somebody off. It's really interesting. So we're going to try Battle Medic. Alright, so
Prepare for combat.
looks like that's a healing grenade instead of a damage one.
2, 1.
That works.
Capture zones to win. Enemy has gained the lead. Three, 2, 1. enemy is still in the lead.
They won't run from my blade.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. So you have to score 16 bases. This is a very different take on domination. Pop goes the weasel.
In the lead. Three, 2, 1.
Finish them off. There we go. We got to at least capture one.
Enemy is still in the lead.
Here comes help.
Three, 2, 1.
Feeling lightheaded.
Alright, we're going to give this one more shot with this guy, and then we're going to switch off to something that plays a little better for us. And we got a kill! I was going to change role, but I thought I was going to use my whatever my special ability is here. Well, I used my ultimate, and I don't know what it did, but it wasn't very good. At least not in that situation.
Enemy is still in the lead.
Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, direct hit. And it seems we're finding a little bit more of our stride with rockets. All of a sudden I'm playing Farah on the ground again, so. He doesn't have a movement ability. He has a lot of health, which is important.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're almost out of health here. That's not a good thing. Oh, they got us from behind. Oh, didn't mean to fall down. Man, rocket to the face and he's still alive.
War zone.
Our teammates walked right past him. And that's game.
Lose.
And once again, everything's just kind of landslidey here. We're going to do one last match, and I think that's all we're going to record. We're only at the 20-minute, and then we'll edit some of that down. And on our next match, oh, we did level up. And so we basically went 5 and 10 with 5 assists. So we didn't get many objectives, and that's because we were learning to play. So now I think we're a little more ready. Like in matches like that, we either want something long range like the rocket guy, or somebody with like a steady automatic. I can't think if there's a sniper in this, now that I think about it. It's the one thing. I guess the rocket launcher is about the closest thing. That rocket shoots pretty quick. And, yeah. Alright, so we're doing Overcharge on Vertigo, and I'm curious if this is the same one where if this is the same mode where we were so dominant with the Juggernaut last time. We're going to give that a shot, at least initially. Yep. Alright, here is the real deal.
Combat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the battery to your base and charge it up to win. Enemy picked up the battery. Battery dropped.
Got him.
Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
That wasn't good.
Enemy has stolen the battery.
I bounced.
Enemy is charging the battery.
So it doesn't matter who charges the battery, it's who has it for 20 seconds capturing it, so.
charged.
I've been hacked.
Enemy scored.
Alright, so that's not working for us, so we're going to try the Enforcer with his automatic weapons now.
Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
At the beginning of your end! I'm the beginning of your end!
Revenge. Enemy has stolen the battery. Battery dropped.
That is so fast.
Ally acquired the battery. Battery dropped. Enemy picked up the battery.
Standing short, mate!
Battery dropped. Battery acquired. Battery dropped.
It's not hard to play this guy with his chain gun. And his sprint.
Enemy picked up the battery. Enemy is charging the battery. Battery is 75% charged. Battery is fully charged. Enemy scored.
Release the house!
Grave kill. The battery has been reset. Enemy picked up the battery. Enemy is charging the battery.
Alright, I'm going to try the Titan one more time on this map, because he's kind of a one-trick pony. But that trick is hurling rockets at range, so... with high health.
I love hearing you.
And we got a kill.
Reset charged.
I mean, I know that's not a capture, but when you're able to sit back blindly... You know, we got a couple of kills with him, actually.
Is fully charged.
everything is really situational, and you know, you can figure out how to exploit situations. Crap, I keep doing this thinking I'm gonna sprint. Alright.
Your side has taken the battery.
How'd you like me now?
Your team is charging the battery.
Now for defending, he's not nearly as good.
Your team scored.
Yay, we scored. Something just murdered me. That's not cool.
The battery has been reset. Enemy picked up the battery. Enemy is charging the battery.
Oh man, we pulverized that guy. That's fantastic. You know what? We'll take his spot and heal up. We splatted him into little jelly. Okay, this is the first really cool ultimate ability. Did we get kicked? I don't see how we got kicked, but still, that was a really cool ultimate ability. Especially with 0G. Alright, they're almost done charging it.
Is fully charged. Enemy scored. You lose.
Okay, we kind of came in the middle on our team there. Actually, only like 425 off of the top on our team, but still the whole other team above our entire team. So it's just one of those. It's really hard to feel like things are balanced. Like it just feels like it's a runaway, like score-wise, I guess. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed your time with this. We're gonna end by opening up one more loot box. They're not called loot boxes, they're called something else, and I don't remember exactly what. We were 10 and 14 there, that's not horrible. I mean, to some people it is, but I'm happy to just make some kind of respectable showing and not be like 3 and 14, so. We've kind of found our stride over time, and I think we're opening loot. It's kind of being a little laggy here. Alright, a couple commons and an uncommon. Well, alright. We'll equip that. That's a cool weapon sticker, the shark metal. Alright. So anyway, my final impressions, I kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. I very much think that this game's probably going to sit somewhere between a 75 and 85 on Metacritic, probably about an 80. I would say, just from my time with it, if this was the full release, which it's not, I don't know if there's going to be a single-player mode or not, but I would doubt it at the bargain $30 that you can pre-order it for on the PlayStation Store. This is very obviously a ploy to get us to buy it, and hey, it's a good game, so it's not something that you should stay away from. So my recommendation would be go ahead and get it. You know, if it's only $30 on release, you know, it's a game worth pre-ordering, I think, if you have a PlayStation 4. Is it going to replace Overwatch? No. It's good. It's not that good. It steals a lot of the same thing. It's a class-based shooter. There's only 8 classes now. Each team has the same 8 classes available to them, and they play pretty much the same on both sides. The big gimmick is that you have the 0G zones where you can kind of float around. You can fall off that way if you're not careful, but you can float around, and it makes things a little tougher and a little trickier, but it also has a very distinct, different feel about it, and that's not a bad thing. The game is really fast-paced. Like, I love Overwatch. This is a lot faster paced than Overwatch in a lot of respects. Mainly because some of the characters literally just kind of move at breakneck speeds. I guess not literally, otherwise their neck would be broken. So maybe not literally breakneck speeds, but you get the idea. It moves very fast, and if you watched all of our videos, you can see that. You know, from what I could tell, the ultimate abilities don't seem to be quite as game-breaking as they do in Overwatch, which is fine. You know, an ultimate ability, you know, your most powerful ability, it doesn't have to be something that can completely alter the course of the game. Now, they may very well be like that, and I only got a very brief look. The last one that we used with, what's his name? The guy with the rocket launcher, I can't even remember the class now. That one seemed really cool, where he just like starts shooting electricity out of his hands and hones in on people. Like, we almost got a double kill off of that, so I could see, like, in the right situation. But this doesn't seem to be as like healer centric as Overwatch is. Like, there is a battle medic class who can heal people, but it doesn't seem to be as important. And maybe on the high end play it will be, but overall they've done a really good job creating this game. It's a lot of fun to play. It's very hectic. It's not going to be for everyone. Overwatch, anybody can find kind of a niche doing something. This, you've got to have some Twitch skills to play this. It definitely sets itself apart in that fast pace. You know, it almost reminds me back to the old days of, like, you know, rocket jumping kind of stuff, and they even in the trailers kind of allude to that. So anyway, I very much see this probably getting about an 80%. I don't know how much I'm going to play it, but I have a feeling I'll end up picking this up. You know, they did a solid job. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Glad to have you along for the trip, for the ride here. Would love if you give us a thumbs up. And shoot us a comment if you have a question about this. I feel like I played the classes enough to have kind of a working knowledge. No, I mean, like, if you played this a lot more than I do, don't mock me for my amount of noobness. I just wanted you guys to basically have a chance to see things and, you know, just to get some impressions myself on things. But I wanted you guys to be able to see what it's like, and it's a little crazy, and that's not a bad thing. So above all, please subscribe to the channel. We'll keep plenty more action coming your way. We started Splatoon with Mighty Logan today. We also are working always on Fortnite. We're working on Minecraft Story Mode with Logan. And we're working on Overwatch constantly. And we'll have some more big releases coming out. We've got Ark Survival Evolved. By now, I think like 90% of the world has probably played that game. But for those who haven't, I'm no savant, I'm no expert, but I kind of understand the basics. I bought it in game preview a long time ago. I never went super far with it, but I got enough so that I can kind of have an idea, and if you're having trouble getting started, maybe we can help you along, maybe not. I might not be the best teacher here, but if you're watching our videos, then check it. Sorry. If you're watching our videos, don't be afraid to check that one out if you're interested or wanting to know how to play it or whatever. So anyway, until next time, this is Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.